Hey Oscar, do you hear about the oil spill off the coast of Southern California?
I did. It's pretty terrible. They have the Coast Guard doing cleanup, and the beaches are closed for miles.
Yep, and cleaning up oil spills is really tough. Even cleaning regular cooking oil off your hands is tough. Imagine cleaning thick black oil off of rocks and water. Ugh, it makes me sad to think about.
I agree, but I'm not even sure the full impact it has on the environment. I'm sure it's not great.
Me neither, but I know someone who does. Let's go to Giovanna for this week's edition of Next Gen Investigates.
Giovanna here with another segment of Next Gen Investigates. Today we're talking about oil spills, and like the guys were saying, a massive spill just occurred not far from where we live in Los Angeles. A large effort is taking place to clean up the estimated 126,000 gallons that spread over 13 square miles across the Pacific Ocean. U.S. Representative Michelle Steel, who represents part of the affected area, requested President Biden to declare a major disaster for Orange County that would allow federal funding to help with the cleanup. And Kim Carr, the mayor of Huntington Beach, has called for the companies responsible for the spill to do whatever they can to rectify this environmental catastrophe. State Assembly member Cotty Petrie Norris said there were huge concerns about the extent of damage to the environment, community, and local economy. The concerns about the spill are very real. Oil spills have done an enormous amount of damage to the coastlines throughout history. The third largest oil spill in the U.S. happened off the coast of Santa Barbara, California in 1969, which spilled around 3.5 million gallons of oil into the Pacific Ocean, killing thousands of birds, other marine animals, damaging coastlines, properties, tourism, and the fishing industry. The result of that spill was the tipping point that led to the creation of the modern environmental movement in the United States, including the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the Clean Water Act. Unfortunately, that wasn't the largest spill in the U.S. In April of 2010, in the Gulf of Mexico, a violent explosion on an oil rig caused a leak, and around 210 million gallons of oil flowed into the Gulf over 87 days. This event was known as the Deepwater Horizon oil spill and is considered one of the largest environmental disasters in American history. It took almost 4 years to complete substantial cleanup, and the impact on marine life was catastrophic. As I mentioned, the Deepwater Horizon spill was caused by an explosion, but what exploded was an offshore drilling rig. These large structures are located off the coast in bodies of water and drill down below the seabed for oil and natural gases. These oil rigs operate all of the time, but sometimes mistakes happen. Explosions, human error, mechanical errors, and natural disasters such as hurricanes can cause oil spills. There are a number of reasons oil spills are so detrimental to the environment. Different oils break down in different ways, but for the most part, they do not mix with water. And so it floats on top and can quickly spread into a thin layer that blocks sunlight, and this affects underwater habitats. It can also smother sea creatures and kill important microorganisms that balance the ecosystem. For example, when birds get oil on their feathers, they may be unable to fly. Its sticky nature also clings to anything it touches, resulting in the necessity for large-scale cleanups of coastline and affected marine life. So this begs the question, is oil drilling worth it?
I mean, I know us humans benefit from offshore drilling, but at what cost?
Yeah, it doesn't seem fair that the ocean ecosystem has to suffer for human needs.
Well, Next Gen viewers, what do you think? Should we continue offshore drilling? Think about it.